Bonza! CBA, I made one deadlift video, a how-to, a comprehensive overview on the deadlift, and it instantly became one of my most popular and well-liked videos. Today, I'm going to teach the second most well-known deadlift, the Sumo Deadlift. Contrary to what I initially thought, the Sumo Deadlift doesn't come from Japan and has to do with the stance. Yo! Is it just me? Are sumo wrestlers pretty huge? I wonder what the secret is. Maybe they play a lot of video games? The Sumo Deadlift is a great companion to the deadlift, and for some individuals, they'll find it easier, those with longer limb lengths and maybe with tighter ankle and hip mobility. Without further ado, Chef Buff, over to you.
Alright people, let's learn something today. Let's learn about the Sumo Deadlift. We're just gonna sit back and enjoy this awesome form, good Batman t-shirt, and see what's up. So a couple differences between the Sumo Deadlift and the regular deadlift. One, look at the stance. It's about 3 inches, 2 to 3 inches wider on either side. The stance, how wide you should go, is personal preference. Personally, I would recommend a stance only slightly wider than a normal deadlift stance. Here, I'm just showing you quickly, this is actually a traditional deadlift, how to keep your back straight. So you see, the first movement with any deadlift starts in the hips. It all lies in the hips. Stick your ass out. And as you can't push back any further, that's when you start to drop the knees. So let's get a front angle. Yeah, I'm checking myself out. Watch my knees. My knees are pointed in the same angle as my feet. And my feet are actually slightly open by perhaps 20 degrees. This is allowing me to sit back and down in the hips. Now the big tip I want to give in order to master the Sumo Deadlift is that you should sit back when you do the deadlift. In other words, your torso is more upright than the deadlift, but it's a hip dominant movement. So don't squat it down. You'll know if you're squatting it down if when you do the deadlift, it scrapes your knees when you do the Sumo Deadlift. So there's the back angle. It's all about the ass power. Where should you feel this? Primarily in your glutes, them glutes right there. That's the engine. And also the inside, think of your thigh. So if you look at my hand grip position, it's slightly just inside shoulder width. My feet are slightly wider than shoulder width. My knees are in line with my feet. I stick the hips out. My back is straight. And when I thrust in, it's all with the glutes and all with the core, the lockout. So it really is that posterior chain. Your hamstrings, your glutes, also your quads are involved. So now I'm just showing the side view. I'm trying to show you as many possible angles so you can really nail this down. Remember, the number one tip is keep that back straight. If you notice also with my neck position, I'm keeping just more of a neutral neck position for this one to show you how it should be done. I'm going to slow down. This is the final video I'm going to show you. Look at the bar path too. That's something I want to note. It's a straight line. So if you notice, my hips move in, bam, hip hinge movement. So hips out, okay, and now watch this, thrust in. I'll put it this way. This hip movement, it should feel comfortable and it should feel natural. And it'll assist you in other things outside of the deadlift. So the Sumo Deadlift is different in that it's a shorter range of motion, your feet are slightly wider, they're slightly angled out, and in addition to that, your torso is slightly more upright. Other than that, it's once again a deadlift. Incorporate it as you see fit into your training program for perhaps 4 to 6 weeks.
That is the Sumo Deadlift. Obey everything I said about it. It's slightly easier, I say, for most people initially when it first comes to training to learn the Sumo Deadlift. And it's not a question of what's better, the Sumo Deadlift or the conventional deadlift. In my opinion, you should always do the conventional deadlift, but it's smart every now and then to rotate in the Sumo Deadlift. For those with a weak ass, it'll definitely help improve it so you can get that lockout power. That's the video. Make sure to like, share with friends, and subscribe. Arigato.